I've got to ask, there must have been so much going into this announcement. How did you guys get to this point?
You know, I think it really started with the fans and MCC, and the fans pushing us to be better. And in 2017, in October 2017, Brian and I did a fireside chat where we really talked about investing in the fans and then reinvesting in MCC.
Yeah, and I think about 18 months worth of hard work by the team following that. MCC has been really fully transformed into I think the experience that players always wanted it to be, and then some, because we got to bring things like HDR and 4K to light, and that was only made possible thanks to a lot of teamwork with the community itself. So thanks to all that, here we are.
Absolutely. I mean, some amazing stuff that you guys are doing. And of course, bringing these beloved games to PC is one thing, but then bringing them to Steam, that's right, everybody, bringing them to Steam is such another thing. I don't think anybody expected that.
No, we're super excited to actually bring MCC to more players. And we want to go where the players are. And it's really, for us, it's about giving players choice.
And just like listening to players, right? I mean, we know this is something people have wanted for a long time. Like Bonnie said, they pushed us to be better. We also know that they want more than just a port, and that's really important. I think the team is really committed to bringing MCC to PC in the right way. That's why we have announced it's going to roll out in kind of a staggered release, give the team the ability to make sure they get each title right. And we're going to do it together in partnership with the community.
Yeah, and then I would say that now MCC is 6 titles with 8 engines, so it's a huge amount of work. And I want to clarify that a lot of people think at 343 we all work on the same thing. There are multiple teams at 343. So the Infinite team is heads down working on Infinite. And then the MCC team, we've partnered with Splash Damage and Ruffian to really ensure that we do this right.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of partnerships, I understand that the team is looking for another significant partner who's going to be coming on board to make this dream a reality with you guys. Will you talk to me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we just saw it at the end of that awesome trailer, but we today are officially turning the lights on for the Halo Insider program. And this is really our way to bring the community on board on this journey with us. To have a chance to get early access, ability to play these titles on PC, on Steam with us, and give feedback right to the development team via playing and surveys and all of that, and really help make sure we get these titles right.
Definitely. And speaking of titles, Tashi, now everybody wants to know, this being a HCS event, of course, we have to ask how the team is thinking about MCC for PC in terms of the future Halo esports programs. Tashi, please, if you have any inside knowledge, let me know.
Yeah, so, you know, Bonnie, you talked about in October 2017 is when we kind of started this new relationship with the community, and that was not only for games, but also on the esports side. And that continues all the way throughout 2018, where I was on the show in Atlanta. We announced the HCS Grassroots program. And so that journey continues. And for us, it is integral to how we do everything going forward on the esports side. And how that pertains to PC is, you know, for the competitive audience, there are certain things that absolutely need to be there to make it a first-class experience. And we need to learn from them. So as part of the Insider program, we really want to bring in these top competitive players from PC, even console players who play PC, and even people who want to plug their controllers into PC, make sure all these experiences for these competitive players are the way they need to be. And so that's really the first step. And then from there, obviously, we want to have some events on PC. I think we're going to start by dabbling our toes in a bit, and just like we did with Halo 3 in Atlanta, and kind of take it from there. And we're ready to learn. We're ready to hear your feedback, and we want to make sure we're doing things the right way.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so incredibly exciting, and I'm sure I can speak for everybody out there right now. We cannot wait to get our hands on it. Guys, I mean, anything else you want to say? Any final thoughts?
Well, I mean, we know there are no shortage of questions out there, and I think we're really eager to get back to this amazing day of Halo, so we can't go into all that today. We did want to say that we are going to have an AMA on Reddit on Tuesday morning on the gaming subreddit, so going to have a lot more information coming, and this is going to be a journey, so we will have more to say, but I think there's a couple things that we know are kind of top of mind that we thought we should at least touch on today, and I think Bonnie had something.
Yeah, I think one of the questions we've gotten is, will MCCPC support Xbox Play Anywhere? And first off, I want to say, like, we so appreciate all the support we've had from the Xbox One community with MCC, and we're obviously bringing Reach to MCC. And while MCC shipped before the XPA Play Anywhere. We are exploring ways to make sure that we show our appreciation and recognition for the support we've had from the amazing fans on MCC, and we'll have more to announce as we get closer to launch.
And I know the question on everybody's mind is, when is this coming out? And we're not ready. I mean, really the answer is it's ready when it's ready. But as I mentioned earlier, we cannot do this without the help of the community. So people are asking, well, why even announce this if there's no date? Because we need to open the doors to the Insider program. We need to start bringing players in. It's going to take some time to build up a large enough audience, but as soon as we can get people in and get people signed up, we are ready to go and get fighting out, starting with Reach. So that's going to be happening, I think, sooner than people realize, but it really just depends on getting people into the program. So please go to haloinsider.com, join us, and stay tuned for more information.
Do you want to cover crossplay or?
Yeah, I think people have asked a lot about crossplay. And, I think there's two different discussions there. There is, of course, I think we should say on PC, you're going to get the same great experience regardless of which store you buy it from, right? To Bonnie's point, we want players to have a choice there. So certainly whether you pick it up on the Windows Store or Steam, you'll play together. That's not a problem. The real question on people's mind is, can I play Xbox against PC? And truth be told, right now, we are really focused on making sure that we can bring these games to PC in the right way. But the team would love to hear feedback on this, and as we get further down the road, it's something that I think we're going to have to evaluate. And if it's something that the community wants and that makes sense, I think the team wants to make it happen. But right now, we really just need to focus on getting these PC products out the right way. But there's still lots of love for console players coming. Don't forget as well that the Reach multiplayer will be included for everyone that has MCC.
Amazing stuff. I mean, do you know, I just think it is an incredible thing that obviously the community is heard. You can see it here right now. They're sitting in front of you. Have some patience. Some great things are coming in the pipeline. And obviously it takes time to get things right. And we can see you guys hard at work. So thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure to have all three of you on the